What? 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 Are you so hungry? Yeah.
Chonk, the cat who made us a family. We never planned to adopt another cat. It just happened. It was 2014. My best friend's mom was fostering 2 tiny orange kittens, scared, scrappy little things that had been found abandoned on the side of a rural road. No one knew where they came from. All we knew was that they needed a home. I went over to visit one day and met them. 2 pairs of hopeful eyes peering up at me from a soft blanket. That was it. I was hooked.
Can you give me a kiss? Oh my goodness. Kiss. Okay, what was that, bud? Kiss.
I remember racing home, bursting through the door and telling my mom, "We have to adopt one." She raised an eyebrow. We already had a cat. One was enough, she insisted.
You're adopted.
But I pushed. "Just come meet them. You don't have to decide anything now." She reluctantly agreed. And of course, the second she saw him, this pudgy little kitten with big eyes and fur sticking up at all angles, she melted. There was no turning back. We brought him home that week. We named him Chonk. From the beginning, Chonk was not your average cat. He was bold, loud, unapologetically opinionated, and somehow endlessly charming.
That's not a kissy. That's not
You're adopted.
He talked, constantly, not just meows, full-on conversations. If you greeted him, he'd chirp back. If you told him no, he'd argue. Our house quickly turned into a place where it wasn't unusual to hear someone in the kitchen saying, "Chonk, I told you that's not your food," followed by an indignant, raspy meow.
Are you so happy? Oh, wait. Yeah, he's a big boy.
He quickly learned how to manipulate us. With one sad look, one little tilt of the head, he could make anyone in the house give up their seat, share their food, or stop what they were doing to scratch behind his ears. He became the center of everything. We jokingly called him the Reaper when he purred because it was loud. It wasn't just a little vibration. It was a low, constant rumble that filled the whole room
You're
like
adopted.
a tiny motorcycle engine.
Okay.
And the attitude.
Yeah.
We dubbed him the Spicy Boy because he
What
had
happened
zero
here?
patience when it came to food. If he could see even the tiniest bit of the bottom of his bowl, he'd pace, glare, and protest dramatically. He had a specific look that said,
Yeah.
"I'm being starved and this is abuse." Meanwhile, he had just eaten 10 minutes ago.
Is it time for food? Why? Oh. What? You're so hungry.
Chonk also had very particular tastes. He loved wooden chopsticks. If you dared to eat noodles in front of him, he would not leave you alone. He would swat at the sticks, meow nonstop, and try to sneak a bite like it was his birthright.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Chunky. Are you hungry? Kiss. Excuse me.
He wasn't fat, he was fluffy. That's what we told ourselves. At one point, the vet did suggest we cut back on treats, but he's now at a healthy weight. Still fluffy, still dramatic, still perfect.
What's going on? Huh? What? Is it time for a treat? Yeah. Should we go find one?
Chonk had quirks that made us laugh every day. He loved shoes, especially old, smelly ones. He'd curl up next to boots like they were designer beds. And bags, don't get me started. He claimed every suitcase, backpack, and grocery tote as his own. We'd find him nestled inside luggage, fast asleep, dreaming of being carried off to some faraway land.
What?
Now, I live in a different house. I'd bring Chonk with me in a heartbeat, but I can't. The home I'm in has 3 other cats, and Chonk doesn't do other cats. He likes being the center of attention, and frankly, he deserves to be. So he stays with my parents, and I visit as often as I can, sometimes more than I probably should, just to sit on the floor with him, let him yell at me for snacks, and scratch his chin until he purrs like a tractor.
What? What do you want? What? What happened? What happened? You're so hungry.
He's not just a cat. He's part of us. He's the reason my mom changed her mind in 2014. He's the reason our home feels warmer, funnier, and more alive.
Is it?
When things are hard, when days are long, when we're not sure what's next,
Yeah.
we look at Chonk and smile. Somehow, he reminds us that we're gonna be all right. There's something magical about the way animals find us. We think we're rescuing them, but really, they rescue us. Chonk came into our lives at just the right moment, not just to fill a home, but to fill our hearts. If you've ever had a pet who made your world brighter just by being in it, then you'll understand the kind of love I'm talking about. And if Chonk's journey brought a little warmth or a smile to your day, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Your support means more than you know and helps us share more stories like his. And if you're thinking of bringing a cat into your life, whether it's a kitten or a rescue,
What's wrong?
take the time to really understand what they need. Talk to a vet, read up, ask questions. Giving them the love, attention, and respect they deserve isn't just responsible. It's the start of a beautiful bond that could change everything.